very child, I was sketching every fucking moment. And then, of course, like 18 years old, I start university and I start studying computer engineering. And then a few years later, I start working for IBM. And I remember the first day that I went to the office and I went to the stationery material, no, where the pens and the colors are. And I saw all of that material there. Like, I mean, it's office material. It was just only pens, but markers like red, green, and blue, simple stuff. And I took all of that and some sketchbook. I look around, I used the pens, and something was still there. Like 10, 12 years later, from 12 years old to 24 years old, that I started sketching again, there was still something. So from that moment, like around 2005, yeah, I never went out of my house without a bag with my colors and some paper to sketch. Yeah, this is the story of the last few months. Yeah, it's been 3 years traveling and sketching a diary of my life. And this is a small piece of my diary of the last 3-4 months that I've been on the road. So yeah, when I am settled down somewhere, I like to experiment with painting, with sculpture, having all my materials around me. And the first 2 years of my trips, I was documenting in a collection of these small books that I have now in Spain. This is just a traditional book, and it has only one dimension. But my life has so many dimensions, so many people that I know, so many different things that we are trying. So now I need to create those connections, to give another dimension to these sketches. Yeah, this one I really like. So yeah, now the books have different dimensions. Now I have another different perspective of the world. It's like wider. And this was the first book that I was using with this side. And I said, okay, I will fill up this book. I had this train from Jodhpur in Rajasthan, that I was in a music festival, flamenco music festival, to Bangalore. This day, exactly this day, in this moment, being on the upper bed of the train, and with this book that Manisha made for me, I discovered a new world. From there, from the tower of the train, I have this amazing perspective, and they cannot see me. So I start seeing like the structure of the beds as small cells, that they are like a comic strip, no? Different spaces. And I realized that in it, on each of these comic cells, there is different stories. It's a story itself inside the train. So first I capture the structure of the space, and then I start feeling its cell, but during 2 hours time. And what I am doing right now is telling you a story, no? I'm telling you a story through my sketchbooks, and then what I start making, I will show you its composition with pages of this sketchbook, doing a composition with different sketches. This is my diary. I remember that I was reading this book, yeah, and there was this quote by Picasso. And Picasso was saying that having a sketchbook, it's another way of having a diary. And I started using sketchbooks. So I was following one page after the other. But then this unidimensional model, yeah, it was very restrictive. So I start using pieces of paper. So these are the pieces of my multidimensional diary. On my living, I go through places, through people, through processes, through ideas. And my creation are the reflections of those places, those people, those ideas, those processes. So after having that living, yeah, the creation is just the consequence. Or if at some point I want to start creating, I want to start a painting, I want to start a sketch, and I don't have any idea. I just have to travel to different places, connect with different people, explore different ideas, doing different things, and the inspiration will come for creating. So we don't have to think about the process of creation. We don't have to improve our process of creation. We just have to improve our way of living. If we live in an inspiring way, our creation will be, yeah, inspirational. Yeah. So all the points are converging at some point. And this is the plan that they have for the future. It's collaborate with other artists, create a big network of artists. Not a selection from a database, but a selection from living, from meeting these people in the path of your life. And this is the best selection that you can do. And then finding new models to make creativity together, taking the experience from one, taking the experience from the other, creating new products, new shows, just by the combination and the collaboration from us. Yeah, and that's so beautiful and romantic future, and so difficult and hard to make, because we are going out of the box. We are going out of the pre-shaped projects and the pre-shaped models, and but it's much more fun. Let's create something new.